odd. Maybe it's fixed now? I'll give it a second to catch up. It doesn't seem to be working properly right now. But we got the Stew of the Conies with Samwise beating Gollum with a pan. I like it. Now we got a Plains. This one is more Rohan, so this is a different one, I think. Or maybe it's a close-up. Hard to say exactly. Call of the Ring. I could have used that. It looks like the stream is pretty delayed. Significant delay on that right now. At the beginning of your upkeep, the ring tempts you. Whenever you choose a creature as your ring bearer, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. So that's pretty interesting. It's nice looking. Press the enemy. Return target spell or non-land permanent an opponent controls to its owner's hand. You may cast an instant or sorcery spell with equal or lesser mana value from your hand without. I don't know how well this fits in with anything. It's just my thing here. It's just kind of, I would say Fellowship deck, but I don't know how many sorceries we would have. It's probably alright. Lasark Captain. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 white human soldier token. Yeah, so we need this for the Gundor deck anyway. So it enters, you tap a creature, and it gets first strike, and then otherwise you just make a token each. Meriadoc Brandybuck. I don't know who that is, but alright. We got the cool Gandalf the Grey thing. When you cast an instant sorcery spell, choose one that hasn't been chosen. You may tap it or untap a target permanent, which that's pretty good. Gandalf the Grey deals 3 damage to each opponent. Copy target instant sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. Put Gandalf on top of its owner's library. Very interesting. Because I would almost want to build a deck around this. Prince Emeril the Fair. So whenever you draw your second card each turn, put a 1/1 white soldier creature token on. I like this artwork a lot better than the other one. So this is really nice. Just army going into battle. I don't know much of anything about this guy though, so I'm not sure if he would go in the Gundor deck with me or not. I mean, he would fit in, but are there 2 princes? That's the other thing. So we got another Meriadoc Bandybuck and a foil. Got a Delighted Halfling in foil. And the Boulder token. God, this is actually taking a lot longer than I thought it would. It's going to be a caffeine day. So you got an Orc Army, the food token. Bombadil Song. The Torment of Gollum. This is a pretty good card. Probably Nazgul deck. Greyhaven's Navigator. So elf deck, potentially. Coral's End. Draw 2 cards, create a creature token. Interesting. Horses of Bruiden. Foil, I like it. That's a fellowship type thing, but yeah. We got Shadowfax, Lord of the Horses, and foil. I didn't really pay attention to this card. I'm kind of interested now, though, because whenever it attacks, you may put a creature card with lesser power from your hand onto the battlefield tapped and attacking, which actually isn't terrible. Like, even if you had this as a commander, 5-drop, and then you just every turn get to play a free creature as long as they have, like, you know, 3 power or less, which would be pretty good for a human deck, potentially. We got a Mountain. Moria. This one, I don't think we have this one yet. Mary, Esquire of Rowan. This one has a little bit better artwork and foil. First strike as long as it's equipped. Okay, we got Battle of the Bywater. Destroy all creatures of power 3 or greater. Create a food token for each creature you control. This one, I'm not sure who the Shire fights in the books or something, because in the movies they didn't really fight anybody. Model of Unity. Whenever a player finishes voting and you and each opponent who voted for a choice you voted for may scry 2. Add 1 mana of any color. Interesting. Artifact, and it has mana fixing. I could use that in the Marchesa deck if I wanted to. We got another Nazgul with a different artwork. Enters battlefield. Yeah. I don't think I like that artwork as much, but it is different artwork, so I can't really complain. Samwise Gamgee with the ring thing going on. Oh, this is the commander thing. Or no, I don't know what this. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you can just create a foe token, sacrifice 3, return historic card from your graveyard to your hand. So that's interesting. Celebane, get some birds. Rosy Cotton of Southlane. Halfling Peasant. When Rosy Cotton of Southlane enters the battlefield, create a food token. Whenever you create a token, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control other than Rosie. I don't know who this is really, besides maybe the one, but I mean, full art foil looks really nice. I wish I knew who they fought. Boromir, Warden of the Tower. I don't mind this artwork. It's pretty nice. It reminds me more of the movie. Whenever opponent casts a spell, if no mana is spent to cast a spell, count it as one. Sacrifice Boromir, one tower creature you control gain indestructible. The ring tempts you. Pretty good. Mythic ring treatment. Very shiny. You gotta like shiny cards, my guys. Can't really complain with this so far. I mean, did I get $500 worth? Probably not, but Oh, I don't play the lottery very often. And if I ever was going to do it, this is it. Although if I had gotten the One Ring and it wasn't found yet, I definitely would have did the raffle thing, so people would have kept having a chance to get it. But then someone would have just, got it that didn't want it at some point. Fog of Baradoon. Enchantment. Keeps people from attacking. Deceive the Messenger. Target creature gets 3/0 until end of turn. Amass Orcs 1. Nice foil art. Smite the Deathless. Deals 3 damage to target creature. That creature loses indestructible until end of turn. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Huh. Pretty nice. Pippin's Bravery. Shininess. All these are shiny. Dintheror Ruling Steward. So this is the guy that they want you to build for the Gundor deck, but I just don't think I want to. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died under your control this turn, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. Pay 2, sacrifice another creature. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So, I mean, I get that it's like a sacrificial thing and it's probably, kind of strong, but I don't really like siphoning this health and stuff like people do all the time. Anytime I see decks that do this, but yeah, not a bad looking card. Morbag of Minas Morgul. Draw a card, trade a treasure token. Interesting. Good artwork, foil, very shiny. I like it. Oh, we got another forest. I think this is a different forest than we had. So, I mean, we've gotten a bunch, so I can't really complain with all. We got another Boromir with the more regular art. Also shiny foil, though, so that's pretty nice. Boromir. We got a Golan Dwarven Emissary. Sauron, Lord of the Rings. Full art. I'm trying to think if there's anything. Cast a spell, Mass Orcs 5, card spell, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield.